Hi, welcome to Ketchikan Public Library's DIY with Gayle. All right, do you know that this is our 30th episode together? I couldn't believe it either. 30 episodes. Now, when we started doing this back in, I believe it was April, I certainly didn't think that we would be doing this many episodes, and especially from my kitchen table. I needed a new place, a new area in my home to do this. So today we are down in my new craft space. We've been down here a couple of times with the chair in the corner over here and a coffee table. But for the last 16 years, this space has been storage. We live in a home that's unfinished, so this room usually has the stuff from other rooms in it that we're working on at the time. So I needed space because my table was constantly filled with next week's project, last week's project, and so here we are in still an unfinished room in which a couple of days ago I built this, or put together this amazing table for us to do our crafts at. So if you take a peek at my table, it's humongous. And I've put a few of the things that we have done over the last 6 or 7 months. And the reason I have done that is this is our last Saturday before Thanksgiving. And all of these items before you that we have worked on are Christmas items for members of my family. For example, the bowl cozies, you can see I've made quite a few of those. As I make these items for family members as gifts, I think of them and it gives me warm fuzzies. And being a crafter, if you want to craft for Christmas, you have to start very early, before Thanksgiving. And so for me, crafting and Thanksgiving go together because as I make these items, my heart is full of the person I'm making them for. Now, the strangest item behind this is that you have been watching over my shoulder as I do this every week, which gives me the shakes a little bit. I'm sure you've seen me shake and quake in the videos. I still do at times. So for me, this is my Thanksgiving. Especially seeing with COVID, we have to modify a little bit. My family is 20 members or more strong, so we're beyond what we're allowed to have right now. So Thanksgiving will be different this year. We're going to stick with our bubbles, and the majority of my family is not in my bubble, so I'm going to be working on my Christmas items. I wanted to say all of that because it is the last Saturday before Thanksgiving, and we are not doing crafts for Thanksgiving. I don't think I've ever done crafts for Thanksgiving, to be honest, because it is always full of the people I love, with that fabulous dinner, etc. This year it'll be only the bubble people, and that's okay too. So moving on from Thanksgiving, and remember, 30 episodes, go back and look at some of this stuff if you want to recreate for Christmas. Now let's go back to the room because I really, really want to talk about the room today and this table. Now, as I said, I needed space, and with this table, what I did was I happened to have 2 bookcases that measure, I thought, and I knew I would, 32 inches. So I took 2 bookcases, 32 inches high, and placed this wonderful piece of wood that I have been saving forever and ever over the top. I'm going to move this. I have not attached it, and I am not going to attach it, just simply because it is an unfinished room, and I do need to be able to move it quickly and whatnot. So, bookcase, right now it's filled with fabric. I took 2 of those. They're identical, one on this end and one on this end. When I find another one that's the same height, I'm actually going to place it in front here. Right now I just have a corner piece that, hey, it fit under there, it was perfect, so I threw it in there. I kind of keep all my stamped fabrics in there, which is wonderful. And then there's enough area up here for my pattern making and some of the pictures I haven't got around to getting out. So with this is the way I set it up is I thought I would like a 6-foot top, but I ended up actually a little bit bigger than that, which is okay. I am very, very happy with that. Like I said, I have lots of room. Look I mean, I have so much spread out here. This isn't all 30 items that we've done together, but it is a lot. Back here, eventually we'll get together and do a pegboard. I have a pegboard that will actually fit in this entire area, and we will do a craft with that. Recently, we did the covers for our switches and outlets, and I haven't put them up because I started having to look around. Okay, Gayle is really good about making things look pretty. I can make them look pretty, but I don't always know what to do with them after I've made them look pretty. So with these, for example, I found out that I can't just go to the wall and put them on, because it turns out that there's insulation. There's this little insulation thing that is the same shape and has the little holes and everything, and that will keep that air from coming through your outlets. And believe me, I did not realize it until I stuck my hand over it. There's a lot of air that comes through there. And Gayle does not like to be cold. I like to be nice and toasty. So, as I mentioned, I found out we need that. There's, as you can see, I have mudding that still needs to be done. I need to find out how to mud to where you don't have a lot of sanding, etc. I've also not only been working on this room so that you and I can get together over this humongous table and not have messes, but I've also been redoing on my bathroom, remodeling, and on my kitchen. And so there were a lot of things I had questions about. Well, guess what, you guys? On the Ketchikan Public Library website, we have tons of stuff that can help with remodeling, electricity, how to wire, plumbing. Come on, join me at the computer. This is the Ketchikan Public Library webpage. You'll find it at ketchikanpubliclibrary.org. And what I want to show you is under Find Stuff. Find Stuff, Online Resources, click it. And under this tab, you will find all those wonderful things like Alaska Digital Library for downloading books to read on your devices. Freegal Music, also wonderful. A lot of Weird Al Yankovic on there that I really liked. And then on down, we have Mango Languages. You can learn pirate. Just tons and tons of stuff. But I am here to show you, I'm going slow so you can see all this stuff. Home improvements. I've been doing my home, remodeling some things in my home, and my kitchen was one of those things. And I went here to find out about painting my cupboards. Of course, I didn't go here until after I started painting. Look, they have a remodel page. And what's the first thing they tell you to do or not to do when doing cupboards? If your cupboards are old, do not take the doors off unless you make a note of every single screw, etc. where you could have issues. I wish I'd have known that. But look, this is the place to go if you're doing remodeling around your house. There's electrical, there's maintenance, woodworking, plumbing, decorating, outdoor stuff. I mean, just amazing. But I will say, I am using the remodeling while doing the redo of my kitchen and my bathroom, and I highly recommend coming here and checking out all these awesome things that are free for you to learn and to use. I mean, under remodeling, I'm just giving you a quick look: flooring, closets, basements, home gyms. I mean, you can have fun. You can have a lot of fun under here and do a lot of learning. As I said, I did not know I should not take off my parts to my cupboards, the cupboard doors. It was a mistake, but we learn. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. And just please remember, there are all sorts of amazing things under that tab. Find stuff, okay? Alrighty. Well, I hope that helps you to do some of the things that you want to get done around your house. Winter is usually the time that we work inside, so having this website is amazing. Make sure you go and check out all those little pages. There's some very, very awesome stuff in there. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe. Modify it a little bit, but be safe. All right, take care. Mask on.